The concert ate them all last night. So, as of right now, it's about us seeing how long our voices are going to last. Thank you guys for all waking up early. We didn't even supply donuts, so I'm really impressed. Round of applause to all of you. It just sounds like a lot of people.
You said you'd be here for the previous panel.
No, but seriously, all you guys that are here, we love you more than everyone else does. What?
More than showed up for Anthology too and Brony?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we have.
Well, I guess it's time for introductions. How about the two guys that are kissing each other's butts right now? Jay Holler and B-Vids.
You just did the introduction for me.
Nice. My name's Jay. My name's Jay Howard.
Hey, something nervous. I'm Jay Holler.
Hey, I come bring you gifts.
Microphone! Our hero!
I know, right?
Hey guys, I also want you to give this guy a round of applause. He's been running late.
Hey, I can do it unless viral. You want to help?
20 seconds flat.
Shut up!
10 seconds flat. We don't watch the show.
Yeah. 20 seconds flat.
Don't watch the show. So
that was just the warm-up.
Oh God, please don't explode our ears. That's right.
No.
Oh, it works! Yay!
Who's your favorite MC there, Saber? I don't think you said it right.
What?
I don't think you said it right.
No.
A little louder, I couldn't hear you.
You're trying hard?
I can't hear you.
No.
Do you want it?
Yeah. Do you know how to do this? Don't you know how to do this race?
I don't know, mine works.
Okay.
Come on, guys.
Fix it.
Oh, it's because there's only one of them.
Reading English is really quiet.
Hello. Hello. There we go. What? This thing needs that.
What?
Oh, danger zone.
Yeah, I'm testing it. Testing. Try hard.
Alright, now
Mike one check. Thank you for coming to our panel.
Alright. Is that too loud?
I'm like, hey! See, this is actually a panel on audio.
In a world.
Alright, who are you?
I go by Jay Haller online or Jay Haller 2 on YouTube. I've been doing PMVs for a couple years now. I was invited to Anthology 2, Ponies the Anthology 2, and that ruined my life pretty much. Couldn't do anything else after that. But somehow, this guy named the Movie Brony also picked me to do top 10 videos, this top 10 pony videos every month, and that's the main thing I do right about now. And also, we're working on Ponies the Anthology 3 as well right now. Yes! Woo. One guy's excited. Yeah.
Get hyped.
I'm not giving you this mic. You can yell, okay?
Do you know what I did to get these mics in here?
Well, I don't think it's appropriate to tell the audience what you actually did.
No.
This is a PG con.
Is it actually a PV? Never mind. A PV.
Okay. So anyways, my name's B-Vids, Brony-Vids, Henry, whatever you want to call me. I've been involved in this fandom a little bit too long, so I'm trying to find my way out. Maybe tonight's the night, guys. I'll do it. I swear. I'll follow your advice and leave the fandom. No, I'm just kidding. It's awesome. What I'm known for is working on Anthology 2 with this guy, and I've done a lot of like PMVs and videos within the community, like Derpface, 6 PMV, and some other minor things that nobody in this crowd cares about. Woo! Okay.
Woo!
Oh, right. I also worked on Saber on the documentary. I did a lot of, rendering for you? And visuals. I did editing and visuals. And, oh yeah, me and Jay also host a show on Everfree Network called
I wasn't going to mention that.
Post My Video. You should go watch it. We only get like 40 viewers. Final draft, you better not watch this later and be like, their viewership's going down. Maybe we should cancel these guys. Okay, well, here we have ACRacebest. I'm sorry. Spoilers.
PMVers can't stand them. Is it even working?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hey guys, it's Everfree Network. Are you done yet? God. I was trying to set this thing up where it was just me in this panel, but I had these guys' baggage coming along. Yeah, I'm Everfree. For those who don't know, well, I sounded very pretentious. But
really, who doesn't
I
know?
honestly, I just do YouTube videos. I do sketch comedy stuff, and I do like a couple I guess analysis videos. I honestly have no idea what I do in this fandom. I'm still trying to figure it out, but apparently it's good enough for some people to watch on YouTube. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out.
I mean, when you roll around on the ground with a turkey baster tied, yeah, clipping your out of the corn twilight sparkle.
What does that classify under? Artist, musician,
Mental illness.
mental illness. All right, back to you guys.
And then, yeah, guys, I'm ACRacebest, or you can know me as Race. I also make videos on YouTube, and one thing you'll notice is all four of us do. You may have seen the Bronies React series. That's something that I've... Yeah! Hey, there's the happy new couple over here, by the way. Are you turning it up or down? Wow. Anyways, so yeah, we all four of us have done videos on YouTube, and one of the things. Are you done? Come on. We talked about this, Saber. I like your working mic. I'm so glad to have the only working mic at this panel right now.
What did you do?
I don't care. I'm just gonna keep talking. So one thing that we've been asked about quite a bit is how. Oh my God.
Son, deep breaths.
Damn it!
It's okay. Find your center. Ignore him. He's not important anyways.
So yeah, one thing that we've been just like how Saber I think went to go get a donut. We've been asked about before is how can you really rake up YouTube viewers? How can you really get success on YouTube? And really, I think one thing that these three, because we lost our fourth.
Yes.
It works fine for you.
Got it to work, man.
Yeah, that's because Saber's not touching it. Oh, welcome in. Welcome into the.
That guy doesn't have a badge. Get him out! I'm sorry. Go to sleep.
So yeah, pretty much we've been asked about kind of stuff like how do you find success in one, and I want to ask you three, two, if one of them wants to rejoin, about what you guys found to help find success on YouTube. What is it that worked for you?
Well, I'm allowed to do that. Such an honor.
That's good.
It's really, I can't put any one big reason on it. I really can't. It's just basically putting, in terms of what me and him do, making those PMVs that these guys don't approve of. We, really, what is it? You hate us.
Top 10 reasons why.
Number one.
1 million views.
5 votes, please.
Okay, continue. We need to move this along.
It's really just, I found that when you're making these videos, what people really pick up on is if you have a really big passion for trying to entertain an audience and really putting what you like out there. I mean, because at the end of the day, I think what we make is what we like. You know, we base a lot of our videos off songs we like, or if we're doing parodies we like. And so if you really are passionate about what you're doing and what you're making and you really enjoy it and you're not just like, slogging through it thinking like, oh, why am I doing this? Oh, because other people will like it, but I don't really like it. It's like, when you're actually passionate, when you like what you're doing and you're really passionate about it, it goes through your work and other people can see that and, the enthusiasm and the high energy, people pick up on it. So And when people see that you enjoy what you're doing, you know, and it's something that people want to, like, you know, they want to see more of what you do, and they want to be a part of you know, your creative process almost. It's kind of how I feel about that. So, just being enthusiastic and passionate about what you do. That's
Well said, sir.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real talk.
One of those kind of channels.
Where did he touch? I guess in my opinion, the way that you can become successful online is, yeah, you follow your passion, but you also don't do it because you feel like now you've got subscribers and you have to give them content. Do it because you want to. If you don't want to, that'll show. It'll come across as you're just forcing yourself to produce videos for your subscriber base, and they don't actually respond the same way they did when you were making it because you felt like a passion to do it. So, I mean, that's all I really have to say, short and sweet.
What's the question? I actually was out there. Oh, how do you become successful online? A lot of it's just timing. Like, sorry, let me mute this. I've got bad timing. Just being in the right place at the right time for this pony stuff, like for My Little Pony, the fandom itself, just kind of going through this boom in content and people wanting to see it. That's like a lot of people who joined the fandom around like late 2011, early 2012, late 2012. That was just good time to be there to make stuff because there's a really hungry audience who wanted to see more animation, music, art, etc. So at that time, you know, if you're at the right place and you actually have what it takes to make good content, then you're going to do a pretty good job of getting noticed and getting a following and having people check out your work. But like these guys said, like Jay Holler said, passion's a big one part of it. Just do what excites you. Like a lot of the people who like Alex S and Glaze and people like that, they started off just making music because they thought, oh, this pony show is really cool, it excites me. I want to make something that, you know, has fun with it. And they didn't force it. And like you said, you know, if you don't feel it, then don't force it. Don't try to make something that you don't feel passionate about because it's going to be garbage. So, yeah, I hope that information helps.
And funny enough, I think that one thing, because people ask me like, how did you get to where you are? And a big part of my answer, I feel, is like luck almost, because there is a lot of being in the right place and the right time, coming up with that one idea or a couple ideas, like you guys with, you know, you had the anthology, and it's like, oh my God, this is real.
Don't spoil the secret, Jay.
Well, with P&V and whatnot, and I know Saber, you know, he's had a big success. You can tell me why.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, the top 10, like, you know, Jay Hall does top 10 now, but I used to host top 10, and that was kind of like being the right place at the right time. Because the movie Brony, he said, I'm looking for someone to hold down the fort for top 10 and post the videos while I go on hiatus. And I said, I'll do it. And at that time, I had like 1,000 subscribers or so. And then from that point on, I hosted that series for about maybe 7 episodes or so. And from that time until I had to give it back to him, again, like 15,000 subscribers. And then I did top 10 pony songs. And it's just kind of like, once again, like being in the right place at the right time. Because, like Movie Bernie said, I need someone to hold down the fort. And he picked me out of the crowd. So
He didn't pick me.
Yeah, because you're too busy reacting to stuff.
I don't know if was I doing that yet? I don't even think so.
I actually remember when Brain Jack first came out, and I was watching the episode, and I see like Tombstone, Dusty, people who I know. I'm like, who's this ACRacebest guy? What's he doing? What's he done to earn this? Oh, he made the series. Never mind. Well, and right place at the right time. You invited me to the next Brains React.
And we see what happened after that.
You done goofed on that, because now I'm here.
Learn from your mistakes. That's a big one too. As far as this panel goes, as you guys can probably tell, it's pretty loosey-goosey. I can't believe I just said that. I mean, if there's any questions in the audience, feel free to just raise your hand. We got questions coming
Q&A
up.
panel.
What?
Q&A panel.
Yay.
That's what this is.
Yay. Because we'll keep this lively. You in the front.
What made you join the fandom?
What made you join the fandom? Jay Holly?
Oh, ever the okay. No, but at the time I was actually browsing a few websites such as Something Awful and NeoGaf, and this pony show kept coming up on these forum boards I was going on. And at first I was like, well, whatever, no big deal. And then I kept seeing that, again, it kept coming up over and over again, so finally I was curious, what's this all about? Checked it out, read the descriptions of all these characters, and I'm like, okay, whatever, this is what it didn't really interest me at first, but then I was just like, why are these topics so big? This must be just a gigantic joke. Scroll down and I'm seeing, this is good, what? Well, whatever. And so finally I was just like, I got 22 minutes to kill, right? Yeah, okay, whatever. Watched the first episode, and as I watched it, I was like, not bad, that's okay. And then they ended it on the first part. I'm like, wow, that was part one. I don't like to leave things unfinished, so part two, I guess. And watched that, and then, okay, this is not that bad either. Why am I watching this show again? Oh, there's more episodes? Okay, no one's in the house, right? Yeah, okay. I guess I'll watch the third episode, and it just got out of control from there. And at the time, we were up to it was season 1, I think we were up to episode 20 of season 1 at the time. And so, it was basically over the course of a couple nights, just watched the entire thing up to that point, and got actually more involved with those forums I had mentioned earlier, and actually was discussing it, and I was like, it's really, really the strangest thing, but it's not bad. What can I say? And then as eventually you watch more and more, you grow to actually appreciate the characters, and that's kind of how I fell in. Woo!
So for me, it was pretty similar. It was mainly just the people who were involved with it already before me, and kind of showed, I got an exposure to their content, and I just saw that these people were making these mashup videos.
The people that were involved, Lauren Faust called you up and said, hey.
Yeah, she was like, hey B-Vids, maybe you'd like to join this fandom, get the ball rolling. Yeah. No, but there were people like Yardovich, maybe anyone knows about him, but he was one of the first who started just making random videos online. And Unanimous D and all those people who really were early on with the video making, because actually YouTube is where I started and where I guess this guy started, and actually all of us, so we're all on YouTube. That's mainly our home. So it's just mainly watching those content videos and seeing the art and the music starting to bud out from the community, and then from there I was like, I'll give the show a try, and then actually started enjoying it, and then continued watching it until I was like, well, it's 4 a.m. and why am I still watching this? I don't understand. Oh, roommates? Oh, it's okay. And then, you just continue and you have no shame anymore.
For me, it's pretty basic. I was browsing online. It was around, I was browsing YouTube around, I think it was around August of 2011, whatever, and I started seeing a surplus of pony videos on YouTube, like YouTube Poops and the actual episodes. I'm like, what's My Little Pony? Why is My Little Pony back? Is it a new show? Is this a new kid show? And I decided to watch an episode, and I watched Griffin the Brush Off, not Brushing the Gruff Off.
Russian the Griffin.
Russian the Griffin.
My son.
That's my fanfic. But I watched the episode. I didn't like it at first because I'm like, why do you spit all over me, you So I watched the Griffin the Brush Off. Didn't really like it, and then I saw Milo Bernie and Meme Base pop up, and well, not Meme Base, but I saw Meme Base. It had tons of pony stuff with all these inside jokes, and I thought, 20% cooler, 2 seconds flats. I want in on this. I'm internet savvy. I want to know what they're talking about. So I watched another episode, and it was the 2-parter at the beginning. I'm like, wow, this is a really good show. Oh, it's from the guys who made Powerpuff Girls and these awesome shows in the past. Okay, I'll give it a chance. And I was up to episode 10 before the day was over. And I was like, wow, I guess I'm one of these bronies now, aren't I? There's those moments where I'm sitting in the bathroom with bloodshot eyes. I'm like, what has happened to my life? I should make a documentary. So, and then I remember I was really getting into it, and I went to Walmart, because I lived in North Georgia, which is kind of like a boons kind of part of the world. I went to the Walmart, and they had I went to the toy aisle. I'm like, I gotta find a My Little Pony toy. I want to be a fan. And they had one Rainbow Dash toy left, and I was like, ah! I took it, and I was in the car and I opened it, and the main looked all like nothing like the show accurate. So I'm going into like Fandom, I'm like, this looks nothing like from the show. This is a disgrace to bronies. This is a disgrace. So I went back to the store, got like hairspray, scissors. I looked online for a tutorial to fix her hair. Went home because I was living with my sister and my brother-in-law at the time at their house because their house was really close to the school I was going to, and I stayed in their guest room. So I'm in the guest bathroom, fixing the hair, and my older sister, who's like a lawyer, she walks in from work, and she's like, Steven, what's going on in there? Is that my hairspray? I'm like, Sarah, don't come in! Don't come in!
I don't use box.
Is it a pony? Yes. Is that my hairspray? Yes. And then she just started laughing and she walked away. Now my brother-in-law, who's actually an officer, who's like really southern, Sarah told him, and he's like, yeah, your brother, he really freaks me out. Can he just be normal and play football? But that's how it started. And then I made Ballad for a school project. For those who don't know, Ballad of the Bronies is a... Well, am I going off on a huge tangent? Yeah, I think I am. I'm sorry. Back to your race.
I like the hairspray story though.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I still have that Rainbow Dash figurine. I don't have tons of pony stuff in my house. I don't buy much of the merchandise, but that one pony toy I have next to my computer to know where I came from, my roots.
Nice. For me, it was a matter of having some friends online, including a girlfriend who's sitting right here in the front, right there in the blue shirt. She's like, okay, just watch one episode of this show with me, all right? It's actually pretty good. I'm like, oh, what's it called again? My Little Pony. No, just one episode and I'll leave you alone. No. Needless to say, I was like, okay, one episode, I'll be done with it. 22 minutes, it won't hurt. No one will have to know. I don't have to tell anybody that I watched a show called My Little Pony. And we watched Fall Weather Friends. She knows I'm a big racing fan, and I see this episode, and I'm like immediately into it. I'm like, wow, okay, so this Rainbow Dash character is pretty cool. I mean, for a pony. And, the episode goes on, and I like the whole dynamic between the characters, but I was thinking to myself, all right, well, okay, I survived 22 minutes, never again. A week later, I watched the entire first season. So that's, it kind of seems like most of this caught us by surprise. I think for most of us in the audience, it was something that kind of was like, this show, I know a lot of people who I've met found it through friends or just by chance online. It's like, okay, what's going on? Is this really deserving the hype? And as us at this convention could probably agree, it did. That's the end of the panel. Thanks for coming. Just kidding. Question over here.
Is it possible to edit a decent YouTube video with Windows Movie Maker?
Yes. Yardovich is actually a testament to that. He was one of the first people who got me into it, and he completely operated on Windows Movie Maker. There's actually some things that are like, you can really delve into Windows Movie Maker and make some cool stuff. TV Simulator is your friend. I don't know. Sure.
Ballad of the Brony, which is an hour-long school project. I made that solely on... I don't need it.
I don't need it. My voice is...
I made that on Movie Maker, and I did that hour upload. That took about 48 hours to do. So the program, it's not, it doesn't have like all these awesome abilities Sony Vegas, these guys here know editing software at the back of their hands. Like, you kind of progress from like, that's new. But like, you kind of progress, like, it's kind of like you keep going, it's like you graduate to higher classes of higher tech editing software. And like, Sony Vegas was a big jump for me, because that made it much easier for me to actually make these videos.
Yeah, if you really want to get serious into some video editing, just like, simple project, definitely you can use Windows Movie Maker, but if you want to do more effects-based or, things that are really flashy and nice looking, I would move on to, say, Sony Vegas or After Effects if you'd like to really delve into the the more advanced. That's when you can do like masking and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the thing is about Sony Vegas and all those other programs, they're actually a little bit easier, I would say, once you learn the basic mechanics of them to work in and within Movie Maker. So, I mean, yeah, Windows Movie Maker is good for, just some projects like they were saying. But, I mean, if you want to step up, it actually is, I think, a little easier. Those programs are made to be made easy to work in. So, just always think about starting off small and then working your way up if that's what you're going.
Any other questions? Anything? Whatever you want. Yes.
Have you ever thought about like quitting because like you weren't popular at the beginning, or?
No, that's a good question.
I like that question. For those that didn't hear it, he was asking if we've ever thought about quitting because we weren't popular to begin with. For me, when I got into making videos, one of my biggest inspirations, actually I don't know what my biggest inspiration, I've been doing this for a while now, but it's not like pony videos. But definitely getting into the pony stuff, it was a matter of seeing all the content out there that was really kind of the drive. Like, wow, there's so many people making stuff, music, art, videos. I want to get a part of this, and I enjoy editing videos, so I'm going to do that. When I got into this fandom just before the season 2, season 2. For some reason, I was trying to think of what do you call the season, the pilot? Thank you. God, it is way too early in the morning to be doing this. So what happened was, as I started making videos, I made Like a Faust, which was my parody video.
By the way, you said Like a Faust, and it was like, nope, her
I
name
hate you.
Faust. You got it wrong.
Oh man. See why we separated these two? We talked about this.
Be that if it is true. And then I also made Pony Rock PNV, Pony or Party Rock with it's a PNV with Party Rock. And those videos actually did really well getting posted on Equestria Daily and stuff, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. But as far as subscribers, as far as followings go, I always have this number in the back of my head. I don't know if it's necessarily to remember where it came from, but it's a number that I always love to look back at. Is I had 167 subscribers the day I hit upload on the first Bronies React. And Bronies React was the one that absolutely shot things through the roof. And up to that point, I don't think I had a case where I wanted to quit. It was just, I wanted to try harder. I'm like, okay, so these videos did good, but maybe they're not exactly pulling in followers. Okay, try something new. And there's still that drive behind it all. And I think it was partially also just due to the show and, how much inspiration it gives itself, that I was like, you know what? I'm going to just keep doing this. Because I think that one thing that we all kind of mentioned was, if you're doing this to make you happy, if you're doing this because you enjoy it, the followers are just a bonus, really. The following and everything, it's really just that, it's the icing on the cake. If you're doing this for yourself, if you're doing this to enjoy what you're doing, people are going to see that and probably enjoy it too. But then also, it's not going to be the drive behind what you're doing. And then it won't make that fire burn out. Especially, as fast. I think some people jump into this thinking, I'm going to get famous right away.
Can I add something to that?
Yeah.
Guys, if you get into making content, please don't do it for the fame. It's extremely overrated. It's not worth it. And I think there's a little bit of a stigma where people in this fandom think, oh, you're a famous brony, which in all honesty is a stupid term to begin with. Like, this is a show about pink ponies. If there's any kind of celebrity, it's the people from the show who make it. We're just ultra nerdy fans. That's it. Who actually have people who enjoy our content. So, like, I don't like it when people are like, "Oh, you're famous. You're better than I am." I'm like, "No, freaking no. We're all just fans here. Let's enjoy it." But I'm not to say like there are some people who walk up and make our day saying, "Hey, we appreciate your work." That's the best. Like the fact that someone took time out of their schedule to walk up to you and say, "I enjoy what you do. Thank you for putting a smile on my face." No better feeling. You all make it, like, it's one of those things where, like, you guys are the wind beneath our wings. So people like you enjoy our content. Thank you so much. But I was going to say, like, don't. Eagle!
Alancore!
Larson! But just don't do it. don't do it for the fame solely because it's gonna make you bitter, it's gonna make you upset, and then you're in for all the wrong reasons. Because at the end of the day, like, this is just internet. You know, internet famous is nothing. Just it's fleeting. It's gonna be gone eventually. So enjoy the content you make. You know, perfect your art, and then make some friends along the way. And don't get worked up over, like, you know, I gotta be famous. That's a stupid pursuit. Trust me.
Well said.
Yeah. It's broken.
Something
Again.
Something to add to that is the short answer to that question is, for me, is no. 'Cause my background in particular, I came from the very bottom in terms of I knew nothing about video editing when I first started. This was completely new to me. And really the subscribers were, you know, like I said, a bonus in terms of what I did.
It's so like whenever I'm in a call with Paleo and Hirasashi, I'll be just sitting there saying, "Why's Rarity best pony?" And Hirasashi will get really angry, saying, "Just pick a team, pick a pony, and stick with it." But I just can't. It literally changes every weekly. This week it's Fluttershy because I beat his butt in fighting his magic with the bro. No! Get out of here! No, okay, the game Fighting His Magic, the Fluttershy character is broken. I played as Fluttershy, the character in the Artist Alley, and I beat ACRacebest with the best character. I beat you! You lost the game, Race. Race is a bad gamer. All right, but I'm sorry, I hope that answered your question. I hope my screaming and blood-curdling roars answered your question. But no, I actually didn't answer your question. Wait, Fluttershy, yeah.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
You know what?
Alright, next question.
He cheated.
Favorite episode and why? Favorite episode and why?
I'm gonna need some time. Go.
This has been changing every season. This has been changing
Ever.
I've seen it. I don't know. I think it was just a ploy to sell toys, to be honest. I just don't think that, like, I think they should have just stuck with the ponies, honestly. I think the human element wasn't necessary, but that's just me. There were some good moments in it. It had a lot of fan pandering, but it was, pandas! Shut up! No, but, I don't know. It was overall maybe like a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I mean, it was decent, watchable, but, like, I felt like they maybe lost a little bit of the magic that made me love the show at the beginning. No?
You're saying they sold out for money?
Like, season three was, of course, half a season long, and this was pretty much Hasbro's way of saying, let's keep this gravy train going while we have some downtime before season 4, you know. And I mean, Equestria Girls, it's a cool concept, and DHX did a fantastic job, like, you know, executing it as far as the way it looks and everything, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Equestria Girls was something that Hasbro imposed on DHX, saying, can you make this? No, we're not really feeling like it. No. You're gonna make it.
Well, one thing that's pretty funny, actually, is when we made the Bronies react to Equestria Girls trailer, we were getting, like, comments all over the place about, like, it's so obvious that these guys are paid off by the show to tell people to see it. And I was like, 10 out of 10, IGN. Well, I was confused by it because I was like, when I made that react, I purposely... Shut up. Great movie. No, but like it was funny because I purposely had people. I wanted people who didn't like it. And D Noda was a guy who's like, I don't want anything to do with it.
Tombstone wasn't he?
Tombstone was he was just Tombstone.
It was like, hold me back, bro. I'm about to rip into this.
But yeah, I was cracking up at that. I'm like, wow, because I guess it came across as more neutral than anything, and some people didn't like that. But I think opinions changed once they saw the movie. I actually have not seen the movie yet. You have, though.
You call yourself a bro.
There's mixed feelings on that. The movie, like I said, I really agree with you that it had good points. It had some weak points. Story-wise, wasn't feeling it too well. It wasn't into the setting as much. But the voice acting is good. You know, we're really like. I think I made this terrible review for in like about the movie. Basically, I was just saying like, you know, we're really spoiled with the voice actors. They do such a great job even in this. And you know, I just wasn't feeling the story, the setting, all that. On the flip side, we have a lot of people who work for Anthology who are very excited about Equestria Girls because they want to do things to it.
Opportunities.
And, yeah.
I'll say one more.
High school girls. What do you mean?
I'll say one more thing I think about Equestria Girls, and that's that the hour and 13 minutes, I believe it is. The reason that it's like so long, I think that kind of takes away from some of the like tight writing that you get with the show, which is like 22 minutes, and you really get like a good story that's wrapped up and you get a good conclusion. That was kind of like long and drawn out, and there was a lot of filler they had to throw in to fill up that time. So there was like, oh, Twilight's, you know, exploring the fact that she's a human now.
You can't walk on 4 legs now.
Oh, no.
That's not normal.
Wacky adventures.
I'm just gonna say this, and I'm not gonna like try to say any spoilers for those who haven't seen it yet, but like there is a love interest in that movie, and it seems very pointless to me. It's like, come on, you guys are better than that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it just seemed like, it's like, this is, I got a High School Musical vibe from it. And like, okay, like, I mean, what the staff did with My Little Pony, like the old generations, they brought it back from the grave and they gave it new life and a new image. And I mean, we all of us, I'd say, like we went to and watched Equestria Girls with, you know, optimistic, like let's see what they can do with it. And they did a good job. It's just that it's not my cup of tea. It's like, yeah, you know, they're humans, whatever, they're in high school, but I want to go back to Equestria where there's like dragons and talking ponies and all this fantasy stuff that the show like has a lot of fun with, like Tartarus, where that demon dog showed up. It's like you won't see that in high school, but you'll see that in Ponyville. So that's why, you know, I like the Ponyville environment.
We got
Any other
5
questions?
minutes left. Yeah, we have 5 minutes.
Making a good
Speak
Oh.
questions.
If no questions, I have something for the crowd. Yeah? Okay, here.
All right.
You just...
Yeah, I'll pause.
Okay.
I'm actually worried about this.
Shut it. Sorry. Okay.
Why don't you wear
Please
your
give
Yeah, right.
Please. Please. Like this.
Just say what you guys.
Oh no.
Ready?
Yeah, go. And you guys hold it up.
Okay, everyone, we've got Price is Right Brody edition. This isn't gonna be weird at all. We have a bandana that was worn by Michelle Krieber. I can vouch for this. Who wants it? Who can guess the closest price? 500? Way too high. You? 0. That's close. How much? $2. We have a winner. Woo! It's a rare. Okay, with the apple bloom hat, you win the apple bloom scarf.
This is for you.
We talked. Basically, we woke up at like what time? 9:30, and we're like, oh, it's time to get to the panel. And at one point, Beavis starts jumping all over the place, like grabbing things off of like the counters, like, here's a cup with ACRacebest saliva. Who wants it? And I was like, okay, you're going crazy over here. And he actually did it. So I'm proud of him.
Whoa. Where's my $2? I'm just kidding. It's yours.
But yeah, like we said, guys, we have 2 minutes. So are there any last minute questions? They can be the strangest questions you've ever asked. Yes?
Your favorite dance move and show us it.
Gangnam Style.
The truffle shuffle.
The fat roll.
Do it for us right now.
Okay, I'm not.
Good question. You gotta get more questions like that. You, sir.
Fan shipping.
None of them.
This guy and that guy. I've wrote so many fan fictions about those two. Why does no one read them though? I don't know.
Top 10 fanfics about me.
There's an idea.
Senpai, notice me.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I actually don't think I'm allowed to say my shipping.
Say it.
Say it?
We're Donut and Spike Donut.
Good thing your mic's not working, Saber. Okay, it's 2 ponies. That mean a lot to me. Next question. You. Favorite TV show as a kid? Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Attack on Titan's pretty good. I like Breaking Bad a lot. I don't know if anyone likes Breaking. We have to cook. Jesse.
Serious answer: Arrested Development. There you go.
Next question. There was one in the back.
That was a good show.
Yeah. Oh.
This got really long.
Yeah.
Was there another one somewhere? The guy, he's trying to get away. Stop him.
Don't let him out.
Lock the door.
His ears can hear everything.
We have 30 seconds for one last question. You.
Do you guys like Doctor Who?
No.
I've seen like 3 episodes.
I've never seen it.
Thanks to Tumblr, I've like watched.
You're weird.
You've never seen it?
I saw the Mars like water people one. That was like a movie though. I kind of ruined my experience to it because you shouldn't watch the
I
movies
watched
first.
the episode with Van Gogh. That was good.
That one was good.
Yeah. One more. Anyone?
I had to.
Favorite OC pony?
Thunderbird. Sorry if you see this.
Lightning Hoof!
No, I think the mascot, the female mascot for this convention is actually a really cool OC. Is it what's her name? Yeah.
Have you guys seen the promo video, by the way, for Fiesta Equestria? That's got to be why I'm gonna have to agree with that too. As much as I want to agree with B-Vids.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
He's my.
All right, guys. Well, okay. One last.
Are any of you guys going to BronyCon?
Yeah.
Yes. That's 4 yeses.
Okay.
Who here's going to BronyCon? Okay. Go ahead.
Save money. You can go.
All right, guys. I want everyone out there to be convinced that like you just saw the most amazing panel. I know you didn't, but they don't need to know that.
Thanks for coming to our panel, yeah! What you gonna do? Get on the slam! I don't know what else you can get that jam! Whoa, chaos!
Thank you for coming to the panel.
It's Chaos Dunk, by the way. Genius.
Thank you all very